Welcome to episode number 4. It's going to be a pretty short one this week. I decided this afternoon when I got home from work that I could possibly record. We will see how it goes if I get called for a delivery or something. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update and talk about a few things. Talk about family stuff first. Chris had his surgery yesterday and he did so awesome. He said he's not in very much pain, not very much more than he was before. And yeah, so he's playing Destiny and enjoying his time off, and so he's been really good. Yesterday I pretty much didn't work. I was there for a little while Chris was in surgery, just so that I didn't have to sit at the hospital by myself. But I had enough staff so that I didn't have to be there, so that I could be here for Chris and stuff. And then today I'm kind of full on into work, except for the afternoon when I have enough staff for me to come home for a while. So I thought I would record, show you some things that I finished, show you some things that came in the mail, and talk about works in progress, that kind of stuff. So normal stuff, So I hope everybody's having a good week. Thank you for returning visitors. Thank you for new visitors. I hope you enjoy my podcast. Like I said, this one will be probably pretty short because I don't have a lot going on. I guess we'll just get right started. I will start today. We'll do it a little bit different order today, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, in the mail. In the mail, we got a sock combo, I guess you would call it. And it's from Never Enough Time, so time like the spice, not like what time it is. This one is called Apple Picking, and the reason I had to get this is because I was watching Amy Beth on the Fat Squirrel podcast, and she's been going crazy with Apple stuff. And so when I saw this, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. So it's called Apple Picking, and it is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. The main color skein, so this one, is 463 yards, and this little heel and toe skein is 100 yards. And so I'm going to make some socks out of that. I think it'll look really neat with the green toes and green heels, so that should be really fun. So I've been busy knitting. This week I finished 2 projects and posted 2 patterns. So my first one, which if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen because I had to post it right away, are my House on Maple Street socks. So these socks are really cool. I'll show you the back detail because this is probably easier to see. So if you look, they're little houses, and so they come up, and then like the bottom you've already seen because I kept showing that off, and then I did like 1.5 inches of 1x1 ribbing. So it's really cool pattern, and it goes super fast. I think it goes super fast because you keep wanting to look at the houses. You keep wanting to watch them grow. So I think these took me less than a week to do, seriously, plus writing the pattern. So they are super quick, and they're pretty stretchy too. So, and they're easy to modify if you want a larger size or smaller size. Take a couple stitches away from the edges or add a couple stitches on the edges, and then you're good to go. So these socks use the Fish Lips Kiss heel, and that pattern is available online as well. And I use this heel, 1, because I wanted to try it, and 2, because it does support another fiber artist. So that's pretty cool. So I thought I'd try that heel. I think my next pair, I'm going to try somebody else's heel. We'll see. I'm not very good with math, so I don't know if I could ever design my own heel. Like, honestly, math just, like, for me, is just goners. So if I can find a heel that I like and I'm able to use, I will use that. So that pattern is up on my Ravelry shop if you're interested in getting it. Obviously, no pressure. It's if you want to knit it, go right ahead. I would appreciate it though. It's an awesome pattern, I think, anyways. I've gotten lots of good compliments on it. So, and then I decided that that pattern would look awesome in a dishcloth. So there's a dishcloth pattern like it. So you can see the little houses. And you know what? I don't know if you noticed this on the sock, but if you flip it upside down, there's more houses. Like, look at that. That's pretty cool. So there it is, right side up. So you can see there's 9 houses on there. So I think this cloth would be really awesome for like a housewarming party, or if somebody new moves into the neighborhood and you're that kind of neighbor who likes to give gifts to their neighbors. I like those kind of neighbors. And yeah, so you could make them one of these. And this, honestly, like a day. Seriously, I started it one afternoon. I didn't work on it for very long. And then the next day I finished it. It was quick. Again, because you want to watch the houses grow. So, I'm in a weird mood today. I think it's because I'm all wound up from working. Like, we had a really awesome lunch and it was just nice to be at work. I haven't really done a lunch work since probably October of last year because of my back. I was out of commission from the end of October. Like, I went to Calgary at the end of October to celebrate my dad's birthday and everything. And also, like, my sister's birthday and that kind of stuff. Anyways, so I went there and it was just like, I got back, well, my back started hurting when I was there. And so, like, getting on the plane was, like, really, really stressful because I'm, like, trying to, lift my suitcase, which I probably shouldn't have done. And, like, it just kept hurting. And then I tried going to the chiropractor and he kind of made it worse and, just all this other stuff. Anyways, long story short, I was flat on my back for 2 months. So not working. And then January I had my surgery and now I'm almost back to normal, but I still have pain in my nerve because the doctor or the surgeon damaged my nerve when he went in. He had to do 2 surgeries, so he missed a piece of bone and had to go back in and grab it. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure that piece of bone that he missed made my nerve damage. So I've had to deal with that. And so I've been on like some nerve pain medications for that, and I'm finally down to like the lowest dose I could have, which is awesome. So I'm finally like getting back to where I need to be, but I just I would like to be off of that medication. It makes it rough when you go to parties and you can't like have one drink or something because of this medication, because it could really, really mess you up. So anyways, so those are my finished projects. And you saw my purchases. There really wasn't much this week. I got a few new charms, which I will add. Oh, I took a bunch of pictures. So all of those charms that I showed you guys last time should be up in the shop in the next few days. I'm thinking I might take my laptop with me to work today, and then if I have some downtime, I might be able to list them. Now that the pictures are done, all I got to do is write a little blurb or whatever and change everything. So, yeah, so those should be up in the shop in the next few days. I do have a couple bags that are just about done, so I will add those too. So, progress. Hide a food day sweater. Look it, I'm working on it. I did from here all the way up here while Chris was in the hospital on Monday. So I brought my knitting and he was there for like 3 hours or 2 hours before he went in for surgery. And so I sat and knitted and he sat and read on his iPad because he likes to do that. So I got a lot done. So I'm really excited because now I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I really only have 4 repeats left. So I'm kind of excited about that. And then, like I said, I was going to measure it and make sure that it fits before I start on the next part of the sweater. This is what I have left of the first ball with all of this. So I've gotten a lot of knitting out of one ball. I'm really excited. Remember, that's my Madeline Tosh 80-10-10 fingering weight. What else do I have? I have my granny square blanket is growing. This is all I have. It's not very many. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 15 little granny squares. This is the latest one I did yesterday. It's pretty fun. So these are all made out of Koigu. I belong to a Koigu mini skein club. It is by Chiagu, I think is her website. It's chiagu.com. Anyways, she has a mini skein club and totally reasonable price. Like, I think it's like $24 including shipping for 6 minis every month. It's pretty awesome. And it goes through your PayPal account, so you don't even have to worry about it once you're signed up. And so I have 3 balls left that I can crochet before I need to wind more balls. But I will show you if I can grab it, if I can remember where it is. Just 1 second. I have this whole bin. So that I've been in this club now for 2, maybe 3 years. So this whole bin of yumminess is Chiagu. So I have lots of colors that I can work with before I need to decide if I'm going to do other yarns other than Chiagu, or other than Koigu. But I think for now this is just going to be a Koigu blanket. I probably won't. Well, I might be able to do the outsides, because what I'm going to do is do these, because these ones are 4-row granny squares, and then I'm going to join it with a 5th row, but probably with a different color, so like gray or white, or probably not black, gray or white, or cream, maybe, I'm not sure. But anyways, I may decide to use a different yarn for that, but if I don't, then it'll be Koigu too. So, but I'll have to order like 5 or 6 skeins of that, I'm sure. Oh, it's hot today. It is like, here, let's see what temperature it is. I'm going to look on my phone. Get my little Yo window out. So I use the Yo window app, and it's pretty neat because if it's raining, it rains on the screen. And if it's sunny on the screen. So it is 28 degrees Celsius here, which is, I'll tell you, I'll change my units. 82 is 82 Fahrenheit here. Oh my goodness. So it's hot. Hot. There, if you want to see it in Celsius, just in case, depending on where you're from, right? So you can slide this app. I think it's okay, that's this way. You can slide this app and it'll like bring up the sun, and then it changes the temperature, and it tells you like when things are gonna rain, if it's gonna snow. I'm hoping that none of that said snow. So yeah, it's a pretty cool app. I don't know, it's called Yo Window, W-O Window. It's pretty cool. So anyways, yeah, so it's awesome. It's awesomely hot, although my restaurant gets really hot when it's hot out because our air conditioning sucks. Our air conditioning, they say we have enough air conditioning on our building for what our building houses. I say we have enough air conditioning for our building if we didn't have any walls. If our place and their place and the next place were all connected, then yes, we would have enough air conditioning. But not right now. Our restaurant is hot and their dentist office is cool. So I don't think we have enough. But anyways, it's just one of those things you have to deal with as a business owner. But yeah, so it's hot, so we could pull the blinds down, that kind of stuff. So anyways, so that's what I have. I have all of that progress. I still haven't worked on my pimples. I still haven't worked on the baby sleep sack, although I should really finish that and get the pattern up, because I know I have a few people that really want that pattern, so I will get that up. And so next week I should have bags for you. I think so. And hopefully, like, this week should go like pretty smoothly. I've got, I think, every afternoon, like for a couple hours anyways, off, and I'm able to, you know, come home and get a few things done and see what Chris needs and that kind of stuff. So I'm just, you know, taking it easy, trying to anyways, as much as you can with work. That's why my hair's up today, because I don't like having my hair down when I'm at the restaurant, just in case I'm shedding like I usually do. So it's up. I started a new shawl. I started Josh's new shawl. It is called, I need to look it up because I haven't worked on it in a few days. So I have started his shawl. Tortured Eyes. So it is an awesome shawl. And it's not very far. Sorry for going off camera again. It's not very far, but it's pretty cool. I just have 2 colors in it right now. It is a 3-colored shawl. So I just have that little bit done now. It was really funny as I was working on this in the VKN, and because Josh has a VKN on Thursday. If you don't know what VKN stands for, it's Virtual Knit Night. And so he has them on Thursday. So I started this Thursday night because that's when he released the pattern. And when you start this, you actually make this little triangle first, and then you cut off all the ends, and then you pick up and everything, right? And I won't tell you too much about the pattern because it's a purchase pattern, but I'm like, hey, look, I just made the world's smallest shawl. But yeah, that's funny. So I'm working on that. So that is, I'm using Madeline Tosh Merino Light. The 3rd color is this Ox Blood, which you can see the top of it there. It's not very good in the camera, but it's like that red, whatever. And then I'm using Dirty Panther and Dr. Zhivago's Sky, which are both grays. And so that's in my work in progress basket. Have I showed you that basket? It's pretty cool. It's one of those baskets from Africa. And if you Google, I think it's basketsofafrica.com, I think. Anyways, totally be reasonable price. I think it cost me $50 for shipping and the basket. And I love it. I love that basket. So I may end up getting another one maybe sometime, but we will see. So, and then I've decided that I'm going to cast on at some point Death of the Moon, which is another one of Josh Rick's shawls. And I'm going to use these 2 colors of my Madeline Tosh. And this one is Candlewick, and this one is Twig. So it's like a brown and a yellow. So I'm going to use both of those for Death of the Moon. I don't know when I'll cast that on. I think I'll get further in to Tortured Eyes before I start that, because I didn't work on Tortured Eyes other than Thursday. I just kind of I had other things I needed to get done. I wanted to get those socks done, that kind of thing, and so I really didn't work too much on that. So yeah, I think, oh, we had our anniversary this week too, which I'm sure you saw if you follow me on Instagram, and I wore my Descent into Madness shawl, which is why it's out right now. I haven't folded it back up and put it back on my shelf of shawls, which is like right there. And so I need to do that. I need to put it away so that it doesn't get wrecked. My cat likes to paw them because they're so soft, and so she ends up wrecking them. So I need to keep them put away. So yeah, so sorry about the camera shaking there. But yeah, so I'm planning something. Probably a giveaway, I think. I'm planning a giveaway. I'm thinking October, so I'll give you like another week or something. But I'm thinking of doing something in October. So we'll talk about it more maybe next week when I have a little bit more time. And we will have, I don't know. Maybe we'll have more progress on that Tortured Eyes shawl. We should have more granny squares. I've been working on them whenever I can. They don't take me very long to do, which is nice. I love crochet for that it doesn't take very long. And I don't know. I might try and cast on some more socks. I love socks. Maybe I'll try and cast on another free pattern or another pattern or something. I really enjoyed designing those socks. In case I didn't say, the washcloth, I called it row housing. I thought it was a cute name. And then these ones are obviously House on Maple Street. I don't know why I kept thinking cherry, but these ones here, I forget what I was going to say about them. I don't know. They're awesome socks. I really like them. I don't know. I think I'm kind of babbling, so I'll probably just say goodbye. But I did want to say, before we go, I did want to say thank you to Josh on the Sort of a Knitter podcast, because he gave me a very nice shout out for my bags, because I sent him a couple of bags for his big huge giveaway thing that he's doing on his 111th show, which is coming up in 7 weeks. And so I sent him those, and then he gave me a shout out for my podcast because he said he's been watching it, which is cool. So thank you, Josh. And I guess what, we'll see you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed this short one. It's only like 23 minutes or something like that. And I don't even think I have to edit anything, which is awesome. I did really good this time. So anyways, I will see you all next week. I hope you guys have an awesome week. I hope that it's nice wherever you are and not snowing or raining or whatever. Hope you guys can enjoy the weather. And I will see you guys probably next Tuesday. No. Probably going to record either Monday or Wednesday because Chris has a course he needs to go to on Tuesday, so I may be working. Depending on the staff, what I can do for staff. So I will see you guys at some point next week. All right. I hope you enjoyed the podcast, and I hope that you'll join me again. Thanks again. Bye.